welcome to the Let's Eat Kitchen. Hey, Spanky.
Hi, Steph.
Hey, so today's all about sweets and sugar. And
I'm going to be sweet.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Are you going to be sweet today?
I don't know, maybe
All right.
spicy.
You always are?
Yes, so today we're going to be doing a really easy recipe.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't told you what we're making. So I'm
Okay.
making a croissant bread and butter pudding. And this is great actually for people who have leftover croissants when they go a bit stale, although these are nice and fresh. But if you didn't finish all your croissants the next morning, you can actually make this, or in the afternoon. So we're gonna start with some croissants. Usually 4 large ones are good enough. You can adjust if your baking dish is smaller or bigger, and then adjust accordingly the batter. We have some heavy cream, some milk, eggs, raisins, which you could soak overnight in rum. And if you're doing a kid-friendly recipe, you could also use chocolate chips. And then you have some sugar, cinnamon of course, vanilla extract, nutmeg, and lots of butter, which is what is going to make this dish.
Heavy cream and lots of butter?
Yes.
I'm all
and
in. I'm all in.
To top it all off, we'll be making a really beautiful cinnamon glaze. Okay, so we'll start. So we'll start with the croissants. Slice them into little cubes. You just put them there. We could add a little bit more later on, see. But now we're gonna make our batter. So we're gonna start with our creams. We have milk.
Okay.
And we're gonna crack about 6 or so eggs. Okay. It's better if we whisk this. Take a whisk. Before I pour this on top, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take some of this out so that we have layers and we can soak them.
All right. Okay.
Okay, now the trick here for any bread and butter pudding is the butter, of course. So we're gonna be slicing and taking spoons of butter and just placing them strategically around the dish. And I'm actually gonna just take a little bit of this vanilla essence just to add that extra flavor, okay? Then we're gonna add more of our croissants.
That looks good.
It is good.
That looks good.
Okay, and a final sprinkling of our raisins, right? And of course, if you notice, we haven't put anything sweet, right? So everything
I'm
has
waiting
just
for the...
yeah, everything has just been butter, eggs, cream, lots of richness. Croissants already have a little bit of sweetness. And the reason why we didn't put too much sugar is because the glaze that we're gonna put on top is going to be sweet, and we're gonna put a little crunchy crust of sugar. For this, we're gonna use washed sugar. You can use plain old white sugar. Okay, so we're gonna pop this in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. You could actually check at 10 minutes because you don't want the pudding to be too hard. So you don't want it to be like a stiff quiche, okay?
Right.
So you still want it to be a bit moist and soft.
Okay.
All right, okay. To add a little something special, extra warmth and love to your croissant bread and butter pudding, we're gonna make a spiced rum caramel glaze. It's very effortless. Okay, for this one we'll be using cinnamon and nutmeg. You know, it's very important when you use herbs and spices that you get good quality and things that will last long and the flavor won't dissipate. Okay, so we're gonna start. Heat up our pan. We're gonna heat up some butter. So about 2 or 3 tablespoons. Butter and then the brown sugar. So we're gonna make like a bit of a quick caramel. It's not gonna be a very thick glaze. Now that the butter is a bit melted, we're gonna throw in some brown sugar. So I've taken it off the heat. You don't want it to get too hot. And I'm gonna transfer now to our whisk. I'm gonna slowly whisk in some rum. So we're gonna add our spices. So a little bit of cinnamon. Just be careful not to put too much. A little goes a long way, and more especially with the nutmeg. So you just want a little pinch of nutmeg. Okay, we're gonna add a touch of cream, little by little. I think we should check on our croissant bread and butter pudding.
Okay.
Let's see.
I almost forgot about that.
Oh my
Oh, there you go.
God, look how gorgeous it
Woohoo!
looks. And the best part is we're gonna dig into this bread and butter pudding.
I love the glaze, I love the texture, I love the contrasts, and will I love the taste?
I think you will. What do you think? Yeah?
Folks, we have a winner. This is it. It's Christmassy. It reminds you of family. You're right, it's a warm hug.
Eat up, because I think that wraps up our day of just
Thank you, Steph.
sugary,
Really great.
sweet stuff. This is all sugar and spice and everything nice.
I'm spice, she's sugar, and we're both nice.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Let's eat. So this is the perfect exclamation point to this sugar overload. These croissants, drenched in rum, beautiful, warm, hot from the oven. It's probably 80 proof, but I don't care. It's beautiful. It's rum, it's sugar, it's butter, it's crusty, it's toasty. All the good things in one dish. Thank you, Chef Stephanie.
Okay, so I won't ever become a cookie monster or a cake stuffer, but I will admit that when I'm feeling a bit down or maybe extra happy and want something to just make me feel super good, there's nothing better than sinking your teeth wholeheartedly into a scrumptious sweet.